it going? Hello, Soup. Hello, Placehold. Hello to Donks. Welcome in, everyone. Oh, she is loud today. Let me just turn her down a little bit. Let me just make sure I'm able to be heard. Fingers crossed I am. There we go. Alright, hopefully that should be good. How is everyone tonight? I'm here lurking, listening, but not able to interact. That's perfectly fine. You are so good. Hello, hello. How is everyone tonight? Does anyone remember what we did last time? Because I don't. Gonna be straight with you, I no clue. No idea. But I'm keen to get into it. I do remember that much. I know we haven't gone to the Great Bay area yet, so I'm thinking Great Bay might be a good place to start at the moment. And then we can go to the... Do we have FD? No, we don't. Do we have Hookshot? No, we don't have Hover Boots either. Well, we can at least check through a few of... We can check through a few of these areas. And then see if... That's a trap, yeah. And check to see if we can, hit, that's a trap. Yeah. Oh! Ow! Bro! That would have hurt. We can at least check through some of the areas in Arcana Graveyard, even if we won't be able to do it all. That's what I'm trying to say. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? How's it going? I'm so glad to be back. I'm so glad to be back streaming. It's been a long time. And by long time, I mean it's been like 3 days, but still, long time by my standards. Not even that, it just felt like a long time. Alright, if I can stop opening random browser tabs, let's get playing. Okay, we are going to keep a tracker of our traps today, if I remember. We're going to try. So up here on the Ocarina of Time tracker, we are keeping an eye on how many traps we've set. We've already got the counter at 2, and we are, what, 2 minutes into the stream? Excellent. Alright. Let's go, shall we? I think that sounds awesome. We are going to get started, and as I said, we're going to go straight to Great Bay. We do have a bonus song off the top of my head, so we can at least... I was gonna say, I know we have a bonus song. I know we have a bonus song. Alright. We can at least get everything started. Let me just, there we go, set everything up on my phone as well. Alright. Also, I'd like to just give a quick shout out to Chromophagus, who, I was in there and I just hit start stream, and the moment I did, I also got a notification being like, Chromophagus started a stream. Really funny timing there. Alright, there we go. Where am I going? I'm going the complete wrong way, aren't I? Yeah, let's just turn around quickly. Alright. We are gonna get a Gamba started very soon, but for now, let's make our way straight over to Great Bay. OMG, we are late. No, I'm early. I'm on time for once. I'm so on time, it borders on early. It's the first and last time. OMG, we're late. Hi, Salbow. Tiny and I are so excited. Hello, Tiny. Hello, Ducky. Hello, Tiny. How are you doing? I was just saying we're going to make our way through Great Bay, because we didn't do that last time. We haven't gone through Great Bay yet. And then we're going to see where the night takes us, I think. How are you both? Alright, there we go, yes. Let's slow down time. And a Gamba has started. Is our usual starting heads or tails. Don't forget to get your points in for that. We are also trying, and I mean trying, because there's a very good chance I'm going to lose it within 5 minutes. We're trying to keep... Hey, that's an actual item, believe it or not. We are trying to keep a counter of the amount of traps that we encounter tonight. Again, trying. Oh, and the large bullet bag. Wow, okay. That's good. Because we have the slingshot, don't we? No. We got the large bullet bag, but not the slingshot. Oh, slingshot's in Ocarina of Time. Yeah. Duh. Off work today and off work early and Xiaobao is streaming. Today looks good. That is a good day. Hello, Flappy Johns. Welcome, welcome. Hi, I'm so happy you're streaming. I'm sorry I was driving. Don't be sorry. I'm glad you're focusing on the road and not, you know, little on me. Yes, how are you, Flappy Johns? How are you, Soup? I am so excited to be back and streaming. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just needed to check my sound and then I just heard my own voice way too loud. Alright. Today, yeah, it's always a good day. That's a trap. Let's mark that off. We are trying to keep a counter of our traps because we didn't do that last stream and I am curious as to how many we can get. Well, we knew that was a trap. We already... Oh, no, we don't have the boomerang. Never mind. Oops. Alright. Don't forget, we have our Gamba going. Letter to Mama. That's an actual legit. That Stone of Agony, however, isn't. Letter to Mama. There it is. Whee! Lucky. Yeah. Oh, I feel that. That's a trap there. Did I count the trap before? Probably. Rough week last week, but early marks last 2 days, I'm not complaining. Oh, sorry, my comprehension of the English language just went out the door for some reason. Also, I blew that up for no reason. Adolwa? What are you doing here? I'm waiting for them to play Gangnam Style. Sorry. I'm really glad. Oh, okay, that was actually Adolwa's remains. Excellent, I guess. Yeah, I hope you're having a better week. It sounds like you're having a better week, and that's wonderful. Oh, I know the feeling of rough weeks, so I'm glad to hear you're doing better. Alrighty. Nothing. Excellent. Yeah, it's always... An early mark is always just so nice. I love a good early mark. I had yesterday off sick from work, unfortunately. Today I was back at work and I was sitting there and I'm like, I wish I had an early mark. I love my job, don't get me wrong, but oh boy, it felt like a long day at work. Okay, so this isn't randomized. We can't do anything here, but it's good to know it's not randomized. Once he's unfrozen, he might be able to tell me. Yeah, whatever. What do you give me? Report. Okay, cool. So that's not too big of a concern. By the way, don't forget you've got a minute and 20 seconds. Minute and 15 seconds. Also, bear with me for 1 second here. Excellent. Much better. Alright, let's go. It's nice to know that they're getting more tenacious with those spam messages, I guess. We don't have Song of Healing. Let's go over here. Nice message deletion, thank you. Wait, what did they say? Oh, it's the good old classic, you know, go to this website, avoid the, you know, remove the gap. There's only so many ways you can try and filter out certain sentences before you accidentally filter out normal sentences as well. So they keep always slipping through it. Hey, so ChatGPT knows who you are. Hey! I sure. Wait, are you saying that because of the mod, or are you saying that because you asked ChatGPT who I am? Because if ChatGPT knows who I am, maybe it's time to have a Wikipedia page. Holy crap, it's Al. Hello, Eve. Welcome in. We are plundering Tingle. Alright, Deku sticker report. Excellent. No thanks. Hello, Deherminator. Welcome in. Hello. How you doing? Oh, you asked ChatGPT who I am. And they know who I am. I am actually genuinely interested in reading what they say. I had no idea that was, like, I didn't even think of that. That's a fake sniffer mask. We're about to get launched into the water. Yep. We knew that one was coming a mile away. Sao Bao is famous. I think only to you all. Alright, Heads or Tails has officially ended. So we are going to call that Gambit in just a moment. We're just going to see how many more times we can get launched into the ocean first. Okay, I know realistically I shouldn't be collecting them if they're traps, because, you know, it's slow and painful, but this is funny. This is objectively funny, and we deserve a little bit of funny this week. Alright. My phone is saying Heads or Tails ended on an exact 50-50 split, which is... Oh, please give me that reel. Oh, yes! That is actually wonderful. Also, I forgot to mark a trap. Where is... There it is. Excellent. Great Fairy Sword is huge! Okay, we lost money. Who cares? I didn't have any to begin with. Great Fairy Sword is huge because this means we can finally start hitting these buggers. And because we've randomized our statues, although I don't think we've actually found any, because we've randomized our statues... Oh, we do have Song of Healing. I just didn't note it. We can now start collecting items from the owl statues without having to worry about hitting an owl statue or anything like that. Alrighty, we are going to call that Heads or Tails. That was not a 50-50 split by the end of it. Wow, okay. Heads or Tails, please. No? Alrighty, Vegemites. It is Heads! Congratulations to Eep and Ducky for that. Well done indeed. If you missed out, don't you worry. You have more chances later on, I promise. Also, we got a piece of heart from Macau. Did we just steal a dead man's heart? It's a little sus, Link. Just saying. A little sus, bro. Okay. Let's continue on to Zora Cape. So, Zora Cape's going to have, a few pots for us here and there. We can't do much about the chests because we require the hook shot for those. But there's a grotto, there's a few pots here come daytime. And there's a gossip stone and a couple of pots over this way as well. Hello, Kazzy! Welcome, how are ya? Alright. Goron Village is on the path of power. Did we find anything in Goron Village? I don't think so. That doesn't bode well. Hey, Decky Stick upgrade. We'll take that. Absolutely. I never noticed Link bows. Very respectful, very demure. That's it. Very respectful, very demure. No, he does. It's really cute. He does bow to Macau, and that's really sweet. Very mindful. Alright. We have a grotto up here, and we also have all of the Zora Cape that we can do. You know what? Link is really considerate. Whee! Unless, you know, he's in Macau. He's really considerate unless he's in Macau's form. Because I don't know what it is, but he seems dead set on giving that Zora concussions. Just saying. The amount of concussions that Link would get as Zora Link. Ridiculous. Alright. Hey! Adult fish 20 pounds. That's our fish. That's a trap. Excellent. That's a trap. I don't think we've gotten a single owl statue yet, which is a little ick. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of gross. Fire is Baronade. Did we know that? No, I don't think we did. Alright. That was unfortunately a bit of a lackluster grotto. Alright, let's go! Alrighty. So, how is everyone today? How's everyone's days been? I want to hear all about it. Whee! I spent, well, I often listen to, I always have my headphones on when I'm working. Because I have ADHD, sorry, that's funny. Where are we? We ended up on the roof. That's brilliant. Yep, that checks out. Yeah, because I have ADHD, I'm, like, a lot of ADHD people are very prone to sensory overload. So, which means, I don't know how to explain it. ADHD, a lot of people think that it's, you know, oh, squirrel, that's a piece of the Triforce, that's a trap. We all know that's a trap. That's such a trap. We don't even have enough money to buy the Triforce. Okay, let's come back and get our piece of the Triforce, which is clearly a trap. Like, I'm not even joking. That's definitely a trap right there. Let's find some money. Yes, so with ADHD, it's not, ooh, squirrel. It's not that we can't pay attention to things. It's that sometimes our brain struggles to filter out unnecessary information, which leads us to being able to, our brain won't stop paying attention to things. That's inherently the problem. We don't have any, nah, cool. So, I wear headphones in the office because otherwise I get a lot of sensory overload. Because there's a lot of sounds happening in the office. There's a lot of things. Yeah, you get what I mean. And just so I can keep my brain to focus, I sometimes listen to music. Most of the time I don't even have anything playing at all. But on particular bad days, I have, hang on, bear with me for a second. There we go. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, I usually forget what notes they are for some reason. Alright, yes. So yeah, on particular days where I need that extra little push to get things going, I listen to documentaries while I work. And they're usually ones I've listened to over and over again, so I'm not too worried about, you know, wasting my time or not paying attention to my work or not being able to hear people. It becomes white noise, essentially. So I was listening to an internet quote-unquote documentary about the many controversies of Animal Crossing. And that was my day. The whole point of that was that you learn something new every day. Animal Crossing has had quite a lot of controversies, apparently. You learn something new. There we go. But yes, how's everyone else's day going? We're going to come back for that piece of the Triforce of Wisdom. We just need some money first. And then we're going to go get our trap. I think it's just going to be funny. Or I could get sucked into a like. That's also great. Thanks, game. Actually, let's go back into that grotto. Because we got most of the Rupors cleared out of that grotto, we can actually start collecting money from the grass. So, while grass does have Rupors in it for a little bit, once we clear the Rupors and we actually collect them, the grass will go back to vanilla. So it'll have like 1 or 2 rupees in it. Oh, we clearly didn't clear out enough of the Rupors here. Hang on. Excellent. Alright. We're about to... Oh, whoa. Hey, 25 rupees. We'll take that action. Let's go back and get our fake piece of the Triforce. Again, we know it's fake, so there's no point in getting it, but I just think it's really funny. Just saying. Whee! So, in case you do not remember, we are collecting the 3 pieces of the Triforce today. However, every junk item in the game has been replaced with either a trap or a Rupor. Hence this. Alright. let's collect a trap. There it is. Oh, that was so disappointing. I was waiting for the big flourish. That was so disappointing. Okay. So, now what we've... Yay, trap. That's it. We love to see a good trap item. Now, what we're going to do here is we're essentially just going to come back and go... I knew that said dead end, and yet it still confused me for a second. Alright, let's get kicked out here. What we're going to do is we are going to go back into Terminal, but we were kind of... It's just quicker for us to go this way, so we can go back to Clocktown and start hitting our statues. That's our next idea. Let's start hitting our statues to start clearing them out. And with that, we're actually going to start a new Gamba. Alright, this is a quick one. Only 2 minutes on the clock, because we're going to start nailing some of these owl statues out. Are we going to get anything of value from the owl statues? We're talking items that are going to help us win the game, or items of huge quality of life. We're not counting heart pieces in this. While we're also doing that, I think we have Cow Mask. So let's quickly go to the milk bar and see what Cow Mask will get us, because that is also randomized. Ah, right, show proof of membership. So that is a quick 2-minute Gamba. You have a minute and a half now, so feel free to get your points in for that. Hey, thank you for the 10 stream streak. That is incredibly impressive. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Wow. Alright. Let's check out our... that's really impressive. Alright, let's check out what we're gonna get here. Have a drink. A Rupor or a Rupor? You know what? That's a tough choice. That's a real tough choice. Yeah, I don't have enough rupees, sir. There is also a a side quest we can do there, but we do not have the Deku Mask for that. Well, at least we do know that the Deku Mask is not the spider reward. I don't remember what it is, but it's not the spider reward, and we can be very glad for that. Hey! Thank you for redeeming fish. Fish. Tiny demands the fish. In fishing deed. I appreciate it, fish. Let's fish and go. Bear with me for a second, fish, while I set the timer. I'm just going to quickly roll into Milk Road and then set the timer, fish. Hey, J Buckcrumbs, fish. Welcome in. Did I never collect these heart containers, fish? Nice, fish. Alright. Let's fish and go. Alrighty. 5-minute timer, please, fish. Excellent. Also, our Gamba. 53% of people think we are going to find something of value in the owl statues, fish. That is... Ooh. Did we never come here, fish? Okay, fish. Alrighty. How are you, J... How's the people in the house? I'm doing well, J Buckcrumbs. How are you doing, fish? I apparently never came here. There's another trap. Alright. There we go. Fish. We are great, Mr. Butts. How are you? Fish. That's a fish for our fish. I'm the goods people. Hey, we like to see it, fish. Butler Race gives RuPaul. Very nice, fish. Alright. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit this, but let's try, fish. Nah. I don't have the updated spin attack. That's the problem, fish. Even if I got every hit on that fish, that wasn't going to happen. I don't have the updated spin attack or fish. What's this about Tiny getting trapped? Well, Tiny is the name of our save file, fish. And this is Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask combined. Deku Stick or Child Fish. We don't have enough money for either. This is Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask combined randomizer fish. However, every junk item, so that means every item that isn't an item of value, is a trap fish. So that's a thing, I guess, fish. We have a tracker going of traps we have hit today in the past half an hour, and we're already at 13, and we haven't done many checks at all, fish. Haha, yeah, not my trick kid. No, we're not actually trapping the tiny. only the fake tiny, not the real tiny fish. Alrighty, hey, we love to see Tinkle getting plundered fish. Wait, did I plunder Tinkle fish? Did I plunder Tinkle fish? Did I plunder Tinkle fish? I genuinely don't remember what I did 30 seconds ago, fish. That's not good, fish. Alright, nothing of value so far. I was gonna say, what did you do to Tiny for the rando? Nothing, fish. No, I'm kidding. I promise, no real Tinies were harmed in the making of this rando. Alrighty, fish, let's go. We are going to continue on and start hitting more owl statues, fish. Of course, some of them I'm just not going to be able to get to right now, fish. But some of them we're going to hit super easily, fish. I feel like all of this was fairly self-explanatory, fish. Let's go this fishing way. Yes, very efficient. Okay, fish. Okay, fish. Alrighty. So, the next ones that we have to do are up at the Goron Mountain and Village and all of that, fish. So, we're going to collect those in a second. Actually, there's no point us going that way. I was going to stop in Arcana Graveyard, but we're not going to make it in time. So, let's go straight over here, fish. Alrighty, Vegemites. I am so sorry to say, fish. It looks like everyone who picked Yay for the for our Gamba option is out of luck so far, fish. We could get something really great coming up here, but it'd have to be really great, fish. Whee! An owl statue might actually be nice. Or Song of Soaring. I don't think we've gotten a hint on where Song of Soaring is yet, fish. And if we have, I definitely don't remember it. The only thing I do remember is that we have full cleared DC, which is pretty impressive, fish. Alright. Fish! Everything's a RuPaul, fish. Now, I know we can't actually do Road to Snowhead quite just yet, fish, because we don't have Magic, Fierce Deity, or Hookshot, fish, but I didn't actually check the snowballs up here, fish. Okay, so there's nothing we can do here at the moment, fish. Let's go back for now. Alright, let's go, fish. Also, I never noticed, but our timer is up on our fish. It just went off just then, but it's been off for at least 3 seconds because I just checked it. So, thank you so much, Ducky, for our fish challenge. We really appreciate it. There's also a grotto that we never actually checked that we can now check. Goron Mask has unlocked this grotto for us, which is really nice. We don't have Powder Keg, no. Okay. Powder Keg would, in theory, be nice. Ooh, we've got piss balls. Well, we're gonna have to wait a whole 3 seconds longer to figure out what this last piss ball is. Excellent. It's a trap. Who would have guessed? No. Alright, let's go. It still says Goron. Oh, hello. Okay, that's a trap. I have a feeling we're about to get a lot of traps here. Just saying. Yep. Oh. Yep. We at least get a heart container. That's good. A heart container is nice. Alright. Hey, Gyorg's remains. Excellent. Grand. And the largest bullet bag. Cool. I guess, thanks. And a trap. That saved me from walking the rest of the way back. That's actually pretty solid. We'll take that action. I know none of you enjoyed it last time, but we might have to go check out Crying Baby again. Sorry. We don't have Goro on Lullaby, so we can't do the check with baby Goro. But there were 3 pots that we missed last time. So let's quickly do that. I'm not going to contribute to the sound. Oh, balls. This is what happens when I mock you all. I fall down and then I'm subjected to more of it as well. Alright. Now, it was just... We checked these pots and there was nothing. It was just these 3 pots up here that we didn't check. Oh, maybe we did. If I'm getting decky sticks, maybe we did. Wow, okay. Alright, let's get out of here then. Game. Thank you. Alrighty. So we've hit, let's have a quick squiz at our map. Alright. Let's go back up here. Now, at the moment, it does say this is Wave the Hero, but there's nothing we can really do here at the moment. So, let's go back down and go near Arcana Graveyard. Again, we won't be able to hit the owl statue up there at the moment. These are all the owl statues we can hit at the moment, which does draw an end to our game, by the way, and I will call that in a minute. But we are going to quickly hit up Icona Canyon and Graveyard again. Even if I have to skip to Night of the Second Day, it's still worth doing. Alright. Yeah, I think that's a good game plan. We don't have any penalty for turning time back. We don't have any penalty for Song of Time, so there's no disadvantage at the moment to us going to Night of the Second Day. Except for the fact that we're going the wrong way, I guess. It would, actually, let's opponent song here. Alright. While we are waiting for opponent to catch up to us, we did not find anything, I'm afraid. We will have more owl statues to complete later, but that's it for now. Congratulations to Donks and 2 others. I don't know who you are, but congratulations. Feel free to make yourselves known in the chat. I want to hear your best celebratory whoops. Excellent. Alright. Oh, did we check out this grotto before? I think we did, but I'm not entirely sure. Actually, you know what? I have a feeling we already checked out this grotto, but let's do. Hey, there's a whoop whoop in the chat. Thanks, Ducky. Yay! Oh, I like the yay. Heck yeah. Alright, yeah, we already did that. That's fine. Alright. Get on the horse so you don't take damage. It is horrible to say, but being on the horse is objectively better because you do not take damage while you're on Epona. I don't know if it's intentional or not, or if it's just like a weird little oversight, or if they did it so you can't get knocked off your horse constantly. But you do not take damage from these things while you are on your horse. It's a great little thing to keep a note of, especially in this area of the game. One celebration was more understated than the other. Yeah, there is something to be said about an understated celebration like that. one of those celebrations is not like the other. Alright, I know we checked the grass patches and the grotto down here. I think best thing we can do is just skip to night of the second day. We were hoping to push this off until we had hover boots, hookshot, or fierce deity. But let's just get day 2 out of the way, and then we can go back to Ocarina of Time. Oh. The only problem with doing so many randos like I do, and trust me, it's not even that big of a problem. I love randos. It's not even a problem, really. It's the fact that every so often, I will get confused in my brain about what items I do and don't have, because I'm thinking I've got, you know, the Sun Song, but that was last rando, or it could be the rando before, or I could think that I have Climb Anywhere on because 2 years ago I did a Climb Anywhere on. That's it. Was it Ducky's Celebration? Yeah, that's exactly it. It was. Absolutely, you got it. Alrighty. Night 2 grave. I want to shoot that pod, actually. If it's got something like the hook shot. Okay, it's just a frog. Cool. I was going to say, if it had the hook shot or something in it and we knew it wasn't a trap, oh boy, was I turning back time. Just saying. Speaking of which, this room is a nightmare to do without Lens of Truth or hookshot. That's not what I wanted to do. That's a trap. I gotta remember where everything is. Okay, there. I'd wager about there. No? There. Let's go about... No, a bit over. Still a bit up. No. Huh? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Now let's get knocked out of the way. Excellent. Alright, this room is really stupid to do without Lens of Truth. Or a hookshot. Without a hookshot, it's also really stupid. Okay. Nice! Alright, cool. That may not seem like a big deal, but I usually screw that up really badly. Also, we need to count 3 traps here. There we go. Where are my trackers? There they are. Boom, boom, boom. I normally screw that up really easily, so I'm glad we were able to do that first try. Alright. Excellent. I was sort of hoping that the trap before would just sort of knock me completely to the other side of the room, but oh well. We were hopeful. Alright, let's go take care of the Iron Knuckle. And then after this, I think, unless she gives me something really important, I think our best bet is to go back to Ocarina for a while. Wait, hang on, no. No. We did not go back to Ocarina. We did not go back to Ocarina. I'm an idiot. We did not go back to Ocarina. I know what we go back to. Alright, we're not getting anything of value here. Maybe a trap. Probably a Rupor. Rupor it is. Excellent. Alright, let's save and quit here. Return to spawn. Again, it's just quicker to do this way. Get caught here, and let's go back to Majora's Mask. We have the Zora Mask. We have Epona. We have the New Wave Bossa Nova. Let's go to Ice Cavern. We know something of value is at Ice Cavern. I don't know how much we're going to be able to get done at Ice Cavern, but we know something of value is possibly probably at Ice Cavern. I'm going to say probably. So let's go take care of that now. Oh, did we ever do Brahmin Mask check? Let's just quickly see if we did Brahmin Mask check first. I don't remember these things anymore. Report, trap. Fairy! Alright, cool. We may have done that before. No, we would get Blue Rupee if we'd done that before. Alright. So that, talking to the circus leader there, that normally nets you the Bremen Mask. However, if you do that side quest again after collecting the Bremen Mask from him, you will actually get 5 rupees every time instead. Little fun fact for you. Most of the time you would, if it's a piece of heart, you get a heart, and then for some masks that you can collect over and over again, you either get a blue rupee, or you get just a heart. There is one very notable exception to that, and that's the Romani Mask check, which is Cow Mask. If you do the quest to give you Cow Mask for a second time, instead of getting the Cow Mask again, obviously, Cremia instead gives you a giant hug, and that's just really cute. That's really nice. Link needs a hug after all of this. Just saying. Poor boy needs a hug. Whee! Alright. Let's head off to... Ooh, whoa. Alright, cool. I know I'm leaving you in a really awkward spot, Epona, but you'll be fine, right? You'll be fine. She'll be right. Alright, let's head off to Ice Cave. I'm glad everyone's finding that funny, because I was like, oh, oopsies, leaving her in the wrong spot now. She'll be right. Whoa, okay. I parkoured right off the edge again. There we go. Oh, I'm an idiot. We can't do Ice Cave. I need a hook shot to get there. Okay, hang on. Let me take a stock of what we do and don't have here. Okay. I don't know why I have Sonata listed. So let's take that off. We have Elegy, Oath, and New Wave. Okay, cool. And then we have Epona Healing. Okay, cool. Now, I keep forgetting that we don't have the hook shot, which is super annoying, but that's fine. There is one more thing we can do instead, however. I am not entirely sure if we shuffled Pirate's Fortress in with all the dungeons. So let's go check out and see what Pirate's Fortress is. And oh my god, Epona's eaten. Epona's been eaten. R.I.P. Nah, she's right there. Alright. Come on, Epona, up you get. See what I mean? We can't take damage on Epona. It is so good. Twilight Princess, take note, please. While we are over on this side, there are a few pots that we can check as well as one Gossip Stone. We cannot do Cal Grotto at the moment, which is a bit of a shame, but again, once we get the hook shot, a lot opens up for us. So, fingers crossed we find hook shot today, I reckon. Alright, nothing there. Let's go check this side. And then let's go see if we shuffle Pirate's Fortress into the mix, because Genuinely no clue. I've forgotten all of this. Okay, nothing there. That pot is not shuffled. Excellent. That pot is not anything special. Hello, what are you? You're a trap. Yes, you are. Of course you are. See, I'm getting the hang of this now. If it's an item, it's a trap. Duh. Hey, money. And we lost it. A bow can be found in Sacred Meadow. That's the one we've already gotten, but that's fine. Alright, let's go check and see what Pirate Fortress is, whether or not it's shuffled. If it is, great. If it's not, okay, it's not. Okay, there are 3 chests that we can immediately check here. Let's check these 3 chests. And then, I suppose we can do a bit of interior, of sewers. We can do, I think sewers were foolish, if I recall correctly. But we can see, I guess. Excellent, there's trap number 1. Yeah. Unfortunately, without magic, there's not too much we can do about the skullfish. They're just kind of there. But they're not too big of a nuisance. They just slow us down a wee bit. Anything? Looks like these 2 are nothing. Wonderful. Alright, we're either going to get caught here and sent to the beginning, or we are going to go into the sewers. The sewers are foolish, so I'm not too fussed about it. So if we get caught, we get caught. If we don't, we'll see. Alright, cool. Sorry, bear with me for a sec. Wait. I know there is a way to get, Oh, I had it. Hang on, bear with me. Nah. We're gonna get this. Bear with me. Nah. Alright. We have ISG of Infinite Sword, we got ISG off Great Fairy Sword. Something I forgot was even possible until very recently. I haven't done ISG with a non-B item in a very long time. Alright, cool. How cool does that look, though? Seriously, that's awesome. It also means that we can't fall off any ledges, which is really nice. So even if I run over here like an idiot, I'm not going to fall off. Now that we've walked through a loading zone, that's obviously null and void. Alright. Alright, there's trap number 1. There's trap number 2. Milk, that's trap. Even the milk is a trap. The milk is a trap, people. That's ridiculous. Alright. We are just gonna roll down here. Cool, there's nothing. Excellent. Just wanted to double check. We're not gonna go through all the way through sewers. We know it's foolish, so there's really no point, honestly. I'm gonna skip this, aren't I? There we go. Alright, cool. Let's just do it the normal way. Nice. Alrighty, Vegemites. Well, let's continue on. Okay, I want to know who here actually likes Vegemite. I feel like this is a very Australian-centric question, so if you're not Australian, my apologies. Also, why aren't you Australian? I'm kidding. But yeah, who here actually likes Vegemite? I, for the longest time in my life, hated Vegemite with a fiery, fiery vengeance. My sister loves Vegemite to the point where she used to put on, like, I'm not even joking, like, oh, right, these ones regenerate, don't they? That's annoying. Alright, how many can I get, how many crates can I hit before they wake up? Damn it, not even one. Alright. Do you reckon I can blow the crates up? Or do I have to roll into them? But yes, yeah, my sister used to put on like a 3 centimeter, whoa, words. 3 centimeter thick layer of Vegemite. Where is that going? Of Vegemite every time she ate it, and she used to make it for me like that. And ooh boy, I love my sister, but I could not do that. Not again. That was enough for me. I love you, Saba. You make me happy. Thank you. I'm very glad to hear that. You will make me happy too, I promise. Alright. Blow something up. I almost hit her. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. I don't think I'm going to be able to get very far. That's a trap. Excellent. Alright. Neither of those items were necessary. And we need the hook shot to get through the rest. So, we're gonna back out here. Let's save and quit here. Return to spawn. Alright. Let's go back to Ocarina of Time. I think that's the smart thing to do at the moment. Alright. First things first, we need to do something that I have neglected to do so far. With good reason. It's time to blow up some chickens. I have neglected to blow up the chickens thus far. It's time for us to do that. Alright. That's probably a trap, but we're gonna go for it anyway. That's like the 3rd land title deed I've seen. Town title deed I've seen. Alright. She'll be right. She will not be right. That was not the right angle. That was also not even close to the correct angle. That's fine. I took damage from that. I'm not very good at the sideways angle. In fact, I'm usually downright terrible at it. Oh! Take that, chickens! Alright, am I gonna get my trap? That's spinning way too fast. Yep, there it is. Excellent. Alright. I struggled with this game when I was a kid, but I loved it. Same here. I struggled with it too. I still struggle with it. Yeah, no, I still struggle with it. No cap. Do we have Forest Medallion? No, we don't have any medallions. That's good to know. This is so hard, right? I still struggle with it. I struggle with the side angles and not blowing up the chickens. And the biggest thing I struggle with is not getting really angry at it. How did I still have root paws that I hadn't collected? Alright. We are going to go back and do Bumtree Bowling one more time. Main reason for that is because there's actually 2 prizes. I just spent $80 on cat things. Like, cat toys and stuff, because that's cool. Rage quit. Yeah, I have rage quit Bumtree Bowling before. I struggle with... Oh, 50. Alright, cool. Yeah, I struggle with not rage quitting this, honestly. That's my biggest struggle. Oh, balls. To be fair, I feel like... Are you kidding me? Alright. I feel like I've gotten better with not rage quitting at stupid things. Only slightly better. You better move, chicken. Oh, are you kidding me? Stupid chickens. How? I hate this. I hate this game. I hate this game. Worst game ever. 0 out of 10. Let's get out of here. Wasn't it me who just 3 seconds earlier said I've gotten better with my rage quitting? Alright. We've full cleared DC. Does anyone remember what Deku Tree was? Because I really don't remember. Wait. We have Gerudo card. Yeah, we have Gerudo card. I mean, I'm feeling Do we know what GTG is? Either way, regardless, we can go check out GTG and maybe try and get to Desert Colossus. We'd have to do lensless Colossus, which is always a bit of a nightmare. But we could do it. I feel like we've already checked out most of Gerudo Fortress. I have a feeling we've already cleared it out. I don't fully remember. But we can at least... I don't know if we saw what GTG was. This is the problem. I don't write anything down anymore. Or ever. Did we see what? No, we don't have hookshot, so we can't see what Water Temple is. Yeah, let's go see what GTG is. What I'm thinking now is we just swallow the bullet and start trying to clear dungeons. Normally I'd wait till we have a few more items, but let's start trying to clear. I think that's a good idea. Alright. Game, come on. Thank you. Who's a good game? Come on, game. There we go. Alrighty. So we're gonna get another Gamba started fairly soon if we find something. But you're gonna bear with us for a little bit. Also, Gerudo Valley back there is Way of the Hero. We haven't really necessarily found anything that we can do to make it Way of the Hero, though. Alright. I think last time we were here, we didn't even have 10 rupees to check this. Unless it was Water Temple. It may have been Water Temple. Stone Tower. Okay, we know Stone Tower's Way of the Hero. Or Path of Power, or whatever you want to call it. So, let's start checking out this place. You know it's dire when I'm happy to see Stone Tower Temple. Get down. Not like that. Alright. Now, we can't full clear here because we just don't have... There's one trap. There's 2 traps. Also, I never counted the trap for the bowling alley. Now we can't full clear here. We don't have light arrows or magic. And we don't have Deku Mask. So there's a lot that we're not going to be able to do here yet. But what we can do, we'll do. Oh, there's your 10 streak stream. Thank you so much, Ducky. I really appreciate it. We already hit a roadblock. Excellent. Thank you so much, Ducky. Hey, it's so exciting that people are on a 10 streak stream. That's wild. The fact that y'all are interested enough in watching for 10 streams in a row is incredible. And thank you all so much for that. Alright. Yeah, blow yourself up. Get blown. Bad words. 10 is an awesome achievement. Yeah, I agree. How incredible is that? Alright, let's get our bombs out. Bombs is just gonna be easier here, I reckon. Yeah, blow me up, blow me up. Alright, we've got some crates there that we can check. We've also got this elegy statue. It is really nice that we do have elegy right here ready to go. Let's... and what's even better is the fact that elegy is actually not required. That's a trap. Deku is not actually required for any of the elegy of emptiness puzzles. So that's really nice. Also, okay, there is one. Okay, cool. Let's switch to hammer for a second. Hammer's just going to be easier with dealing with the crates. Because I do want to keep this one crate unsmashed, which requires a little more control. That is actually Stone of Agony. Wow. It's not strictly helpful for us, but hey, that's a trap. And that's a trap. Excellent. Alright. Yeah. I did have a streak, but for some reason Twitch ate it. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Sorry, I didn't even see your comment, Kazi, but that's really annoying. I wonder why that happened. Alright. We've also found the boss key to Stone Tower. That's excellent. Nice and early. As I've said, it's a dire day when I'm willingly doing Stone Tower. Trap. Trap. Yep. Hey! Hover Boots! Hover Boots opens up so much. Hover Boots is excellent. That opens up Night One Grave. That opens up a buttload of things. It opens stuff up, trust me. Also, we are using our milk. Hover Boots might actually be able to get us through Path to Snowhead as well now that I think about it. Do not underestimate the Hover Boots, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter that you guys don't. Do not underestimate the Hover Boots, Bunny Hood combination. It's goated. Hey, thanks for the emotes. I like it. There's really not much we can do here, unfortunately. Or except for get trapped, I guess. Yeah, there's really not much we can do here. Alright, cool. I think we've reached our peak on what we can do in this dungeon. But that's still a really good dungeon, all things considered. Return to dungeon entrance. That's actually a really good start. Alright. We are also... Take those off. There's also a few crates up here that I can't remember if we checked or not. So let's quickly do that. Alright. It looks like... I think we did check them if I'm being honest. Yeah, looks like we did. Easy. Alright, cool. We are finally making it somewhere. We are finally getting somewhere. Slowly but surely. Now that we have hover boots, there's also... Alright, boots also gives us access to one check down here in the valley as well. Hey, Muffy. I know you all can't see Muffy, but she's right here. Alright. I never know why that one's randomly there. No, poor Epona! Oh dear. Oopsies. Alright, just gonna... I missed that completely. I know you can do this if you get the angle really correct, but it's really weirdly specific. I have done it before. Ooh, she almost got it. Hang on. Let's give it one more shot. I don't know if we're going to get it today, but let's give it one more shot. Actually, let's... I don't think Big Orange Sword will actually... I don't think it makes any sort of difference whatsoever. Nah, that was nowhere near. Alright, one more shot. One more shot. Wow, that was terrible. Oh! That was almost it. Okay, truly one more shot now. Okay, let's give it a running start. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, let's ignore that for now then. Fine, if you don't want me to do that game. Alright. There is one other thing. I don't think... We can't hit it from this angle, but we can... There we go. Don't leave Queen Epona behind. Take her with you. Okay. Hey, we can actually... Alright. I was going to say I'm fairly certain Silver Gauntlets could check this, but I don't think there's really much here. Alright, we will take Queen Epona with us, I promise. Just bear with me for 1 second. Thank you. Oh my god, that shouldn't have been so hard. I just want the arrows and the money. There we go. Why is this walking so weird? There we go. I don't know why that was working so weirdly. Cool. Alright. I will take that action, Ducky. Thank you so much. Oh, crap. Didn't mean to do that. That's fine. In fact, hang on. We didn't actually get anything of value there. So we're just gonna do a quick oopsies and... There we go. Now we can get Epona. What cat anywhere around here? Hey, listen! Alright, Epona. I'm hearing you, babe. Alright. There is one really stupid thing we are going to quickly do. Why wasn't it letting me on my horse? Alright. Epona might get slightly left behind here, but it's not my fault. She's gonna stay right here. It's just we're gonna go. Oh, that was the wrong song. That and fish. Alrighty, I'm hearing the fish action. 5-minute timer, please. Fish. Actually, I'm gonna throw that on charge. Alright, cool. And we're just gonna... That was terrible, hang on. Why am I struggling so hard at the moment? Also, hello, Snacky! Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't even question it. Hello, Snacky! I will restart the timer for Epona, I promise. There is one crate down there that we need to collect, and then I will reset the timer for the fish, for the horse fish. I promise, fish. Alrighty. Fish! Let me check something quickly. Okay, cool. Yes, hello, Sneaky. How you doing, fish? That's better, fish. There's a crate of important... No, 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 no. I just need to shut up sometimes. Fish. Dear God. Has been a long day, but glad it's over. I feel that, fish. I feel that massively. Oh dear. Hopefully it's a better day for you soon, fish. Get on the ground, fish. Thank you. I don't even care that I took damage. Just get here, fish. Go away, cowfish. Yeah, fish. Alright, fish. Let me have this. No! Fish! Why? Fish. I let myself believe it too because it said that Gerudo Valley was way of the hero fish. What hero? Fish. Alrighty, fish. Wait, opponent's son will do nothing here. I'm a child fish. Alrighty. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. I'm so sorry. Alrighty, now we can call our fish. Fish, fish. Reunited and it feels so good. Alrighty, fishies. This grass has nothing of value, I don't think, fish. Excellent. Okay, this is something that you don't do very often, fish. So it's really cool to see that you can ride your horse around the empty lake bed, fish. I don't think people have really ever tried to do this, but it's possible, fish. Alright, stay here, Epona fish. Forest Temple is foolish. We knew that, fish. That's at least something we did know, fish. Alright, we are looking for hints on light arrows, fierce... Oh, we can get away with that FD for now. Light arrows and hook shot are probably the big one, fish. Alright, fish. Let's go! GTG toilet room gives report. That's fine. That's excellent. Fish. I didn't forget. I don't know what the fish you're talking about. Alrighty, fishies. Do we have any silver scales yet? No, we don't, fish. That is also a 5-minute timer up on fish. Thank you so much. Alright. We'll close that fish. Adult Link can actually use the slingshot, which is really nice. So we're gonna pull out our slingshot because we have no arrows. There we go. Excellent. Perfect. This is just so we can do the piece of heart check up here. Which is probably going to be a trap. Just saying. Or a report. Excellent. Wonderful. Alright, we are also done with our horse for now. Thank you so much, Stucky. Thank you so much, Snacky, for that. Both of you, that's really appreciated. Oh, crap. She's not having a good time of it, people. She's struggling a wee bit, just saying. She's having a wee struggle. We're just gonna wait here for the plant to come back. Excellent. Alright, let's go check out Fish. That happened because you didn't have a Pono with you. Oh, we did. She's right there. See? She's in our hearts. That's where she is. Alright, I'm seeing some items that are worthy of being traps. Let's go. Oh, I don't have... Oh, you... I hate this game. I'm kidding, I don't. All the time. Alright. Alright. What songs do we have? We have Prelude and we have Nocturne. Alright. No. Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking. It's a dangerous habit, I know, but I'm thinking. Let's quickly duck back to Snowhead, just to see if there's anything that the hover boots affords us. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Oh crap, hang on, I need to turn him back into a child. My camera's frozen, I'm aware, don't you worry, people. There we go, much better. I at least felt it coming this time when my camera deactivated. There we go. Alright. What we are going to do is we're going to quickly check Snowhead. And see if we can get across the gaps in Snowhead to move forward anywhere. If we can, awesome. If we can't, we will come back to Ocarina of Time. Point is, regardless, we're going to take a break after we check out the road to Snowhead. But we will be back. Don't you worry. We will be back. Oh, there is one thing I do want to quickly check. One thing of value I do want to check. So Curiosity Shop will sell something on the second night because we... I don't think we've actually ever seen this cutscene in a rando before. So, for context, for those who aren't aware, that's Seikon there. He and the Curiosity Shop owner were haggling over the stolen blast mask. Because we didn't save the old lady and get the blast mask back for her, we are... Okay, he's got nothing for us. He should have something for us, but okay. They were haggling over the price of the blast mask. So, that's weird. They should have had something, but that's fine. Just to confirm, we don't have Kamaro mask, do we? No. Excellent. Cool. Alright. Let's continue on. Alright. Just checking in with everyone. How we all feeling? How we all doing? We feeling good? We're feeling excited? We haven't really gotten far today, but we're gonna get there. We've gotten a few items. In theory, we've got the theory of a few items. Alright. We're good, I'm glad. Look, tonight is a little bit of a slower night in terms of the action and the items. We are just going through a whole bunch of checks at the moment. But things are gonna pick up. As soon as we get a few key items, we are cooking. The hook shot. The hook shot, some songs. The hook shot, no, I'm kidding. Even the powder keg will open up a buttload of checks for us. We are going to be cooking soon. We can finally go to Romani Ranch on day 3, which isn't too far away. I think that's actually what we're going to do next. I don't think hover boots plus bunny hood can quite get us across here, but we're going to check. I honestly don't remember. I don't think it can, but it's good to check. Nah, too short. Alright, there is one other thing we can try and do then. Hello, Muffins. I didn't see you, but I felt you. Alright. Yep, that was wrong. Hang on. Nah, hang on. Oh, crap, hang on. Not even close. Because I haven't done this with a C button item in so long, I'm not used to this. Hang on. So bear with me. Except for the fact that I did it earlier with no issue. Alright, hang on. We are gonna get this, so bear with me. Oop, don't drop your phone, Sally. No. No. Oh, I had it too. Hang on. No. Save state? I don't know what you're talking about. No, hang on. No! Damn it. Alright, hang on. One more shot. One more shot. It's because I'm mashing too quickly. There it is. Excellent. Alright. And it still doesn't work because it's a... Okay. Never mind. Screw that. We're going. Actually, we're going to quickly save state so we don't lose the bombs. I know, dodgy, whatever. Who cares? Fake player. Let's go. Tiny is about to head on break, just waiting for your break. Alrighty, Tiny. We will get you to bed very soon. Thank you for watching. I very much appreciate it. And I hope you had fun, Tiny. I know I certainly had fun hanging out with you. So I hope you had fun too. We are just going to quickly make our way back down the base of the mountain. And then it is break time. Oh, bye-bye, Tiny Pie. Yeah, bye-bye, Tiny Pie. We appreciate it. Alright. And we are going on break, everyone. We will be back in 5 minutes. So feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a blanket, grab an aircon, grab Tiny's favorite plushie and then hand it to her because she's going to bed and that's really cute. Grab a Polaroid photo and shake it, 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 shake it like a Polaroid picture. But come back here in 5 minutes as we continue on with our randomizer. I will see you soon and yeah, don't go anywhere. Bye and good night, Tiny. Bye.